Fruit faces! Hi guys. I wanted to share with you guys today a little bit about just what I've been eating lately. I haven't been particularly making a bunch of progress lately as far as my body goes because I really haven't had time. I've just been working. My diet's been okay. Hasn't been the best, but I think overall it's been better than, I don't know, comparing it to maybe a year ago or something like that. It's better. But again, nothing crazy or not a lot of huge changes. One thing I am doing is having a lot of green juice, and I've been kind of falling back on, if I don't have anything fresh or, bottled or whatever, I'll go ahead and make some of this. But I have to be careful because it does have caffeine in it. So I really like this brand though. They're from Kansas, so it's pretty local to where I'm at. So I'm in Missouri, right next door. Hello. I've lost you. Here we go. Yeah. So hair's all windblown and everything from after baseball game. We had another game today. Caleb played well again. Unfortunately, team lost. But anyway, I'm going to get into now what we came here for, which was to find out what I've been eating lately. So like I said, I start off with one or maybe two of the green juices. I don't need them, honestly. I think in the future, I'll just stick with spirulina. I do sometimes add sugar to this if I'm just wanting to get on that even keel and just be really steady throughout the day. I find that more carbs than I ever would have expected. An obnoxious amount of carbs is what I feel best on. And it's what I lose weight on. It's I know myself inside and out. Now, I honestly could never go do anything else. I mean, I'm sure maybe my body might change a little bit, need this, need that, different times, different periods. I'll always be vegan though. I'm not even saying that. Anything that, a non-vegan can get, a vegan can get. That's period, end of story when it comes down to all of this ex-vegan bullshit, which is exactly what it is, bullshit. Anyways, this was a Monday. This was actually a week ago. This was last Monday. I just took some notes. And honestly, I do, I probably forget to write stuff down at the end of the day because I'm just doing this at work usually. So at the very least, this will be a couple of ideas, what I eat for breakfast and lunch and maybe some snacks. So anyway, I had two green juices in the morning on this Monday, and then I had carrot juice as well. Like I said, I have it left over. Then I had 6 or 7 bananas. I'm kind of unsure how I ate those this day. I think I had them fresh, and it was a whole bunch. I like to put sugar. I did have probably 1 tablespoon of sugar with my 6 or 7 bananas. That coconut sugar, when you dip the coconut sugar in, or the bananas into the coconut sugar, I used to think you needed cocoa powder in there with it, but it's really just the coconut sugar. It takes your bananas to the next level. It's super good. So if you like bananas, or if you don't like bananas, try them with some coconut sugar. Really good. And maybe some cocoa if you want to mix it in there and get chocolatey on there, Ooh, and peanut butter. Who doesn't like peanut butter bananas? I would do peanut butter too, powdered peanut butter, less fat, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so then I had my hot and spicy spring noodles. Oh, those of you guys who see me on Instagram stories posting my noodles, the McDougal noodles. Let me show you guys what I got here. Okay, these are my absolute favorite. I ordered $120 worth of these from his website. I'm he needs to have a rewards program because I need cases of this shit. This I could eat every single day. Hot and spicy noodles, the bomb, the best. 0.5 grams of fat for the entire container. Now, old Claire would have said, oh no, there's 620 milligrams of sodium in this one serving container. I'm not getting it. But then, Claire now realizes that it's not sodium, it's fat. And it's all about sugar, and it's all about fat. Now, if you're thinking, I've gone off the deep end, how can a healthy person, I did a video about that. I just experience, and I eat good sugar too. That's the thing. All these studies that are being done on bad sugar, sugars alone. When you eat sugar with whole foods, when you eat sugar with good foods, when you dilute your sugar with water, and you have an already perfectly working system, that shit doesn't get stuck. You don't have high blood sugars because the insulin is there. The insulin works. The insulin isn't confused. And what do I do with this sugar? I can't even find the sugar. How the hell am I gonna? It's drunk. Excess fat makes your insulin drunk. So the insulin cannot do its job, and the insulin cannot fucking take that sugar back home at the end of the date. That is my analogy of diabetes, people. So anyway, yeah, 6 or 7 bananas, 1 hot and spicy noodles. There are others. There are other flavors, lots of good ones. Boys have eaten them all. Pad Thai, Kung Pao, like even more than there used to be, which is really exciting. I love it. So yeah, then I had 4 dates and 1 apple. That's kind of like my go-to, really balanced, you know, like 100 grams of carbs. 4 dates, 1 apple, bam. And it's so good together. If you haven't tried it, try a nice crisp apple, slightly cooled with some dates. And you just eat them back and forth. Some people put them together like on top of each other. Oh, it's like a carameled apple, so good. So, and then I had Chipotle. So I think this was a whole day. And I've been better about not eating so much late at night, and I've been better about eating earlier. That's the thing about throwing some sugar in. It starts to get your digestive stuff going and saying, okay, wake up. Whereas normally, you know, I used to drink coffee all day and then I wouldn't be woken up with any food. My digestive system wasn't ready for anything. And there's layers upon layers of this, but eating in the morning is better. Even if you're like me, you just aren't naturally inclined to it. Like, especially when you're trying to eat light and, you know, like raw, fresh foods, like you can't get too hungry or you'll stop craving those types of foods. So you have to get some calories in you, sort of thing. So I have a Thursday that I wrote down. I've been having my protein. I have a little protein powders, just then Amazing Grass as well. I have different ones. So it's only like 1.5 grams of protein on that. I had 1.5 bagels, which has been a Dave's Killer Bread bagels. The plain one's so good. And that's about 2.5 grams of fat, plus 1.25 for the other half. So you're up to about 5 and almost 5.5 maybe grams of fat or so. And then I had 3 apples, which is like negligible. And then I had another hot and spicy. And I write down the rest of this day. This is Friday. 2 proteins, so that's 30 grams of protein. So 1 apple and 4 dates again, and then 1 bagel. Had some herbal tea. Oh, I love that Honest herbal tea. It's so good. And then, oh, I got into eating benevolent bacon. You guys, if you have not had benevolent bacon, ooh, if you like that tempeh, ooh, benevolent bacon, so good. I got one of those for like $3.50, and it was so worth it. And I just could eat that with salad like any day, any day. I think I had more soup, and then I had, which was a different flavor. It was a flavor that had 2 grams. So with the benevolent bacon for 2 pieces, it was 4.5. So I'm up to about 11 almost, and then it says sugar. So I think I drank some sugar water. Again, eating, I don't like to eat a lot before bed. So if I can't sleep on an empty stomach. So if I just drink some sugar water, you know, brush my teeth, go to bed, like it takes the edge off. Okay, sorry about that. So Saturday I had some green juice with the caffeine. I had some bread. I had protein shake, more benevolent bacon, more benevolent bacon. I had a blueberry, spinach, and banana smoothie. That's been one of my go-to smoothies lately. I just really enjoy putting the spinach in there with the blueberries. I feel like it's so healthy, so detoxifying. It's got good fats. It's really good, and it's also, I like to eat it at night. I never used to be like a real big smoothie person at night, although ice cream's great, you know, at night. But I really enjoy making it kind of thicker, like between an ice cream, you know, or an ice cream and a smoothie, and just kind of having the smoothie bowl. And oh, it's just so easy, so quick. Can't go wrong. Wild blueberries too, so good. I'm really enjoying that. Cocoa, it looks like. What do I eat cocoa with? A tofu. I'm not sure what I was eating this day. 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. I think I just ate it off of the spoon. So I had between 20 and 25 grams of fat this day. I probably had, you know, maybe 11, 12, 13 probably at least 13, because I don't count like the basically zeros like at all. Like if it's 0.1 gram of fat, I don't even count it. So I only really count this. So probably about 13 to 15 grams one day. Like I said, Thursday I have no idea what I ate in the dinner, so I can't really say. Usually at least I would say 300 grams of carbs as a minimum. 500 is more where I get lately, just adding sugar here and there. It's one of those things like I don't even have to try anymore, because I just know that I feel better on it, on what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's like, oh, okay, mind and body even, you get a really good feeling of like reinforcement, positive reinforcement for your good decisions. So yeah, that's just a little bit. I mean, you can kind of see, like, I eat a lot of stuff the same. I'm really doing the green juice like every day. I haven't had coffee now for a while. Haven't had alcohol now for a while. I'm gonna give up the tea part too, like I said, and the caffeine. So yeah, your girl's going all in now. So watch out. Let me know how you guys are doing down below, or around Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. Check out my website, KlaireeBerry.com, if you want to check out some studies, different studies. I've also been posting a lot of stuff like that on Twitter, but it's probably easier to find if you just want to look up some studies. Just go there, search. I've got lots of vegan studies and some, like Atkins studies, calling them out and stuff like that. So yeah, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to stay subbed and eat your fruit. And I'll talk to you guys soon.